Welcome, everyone, to a great Sunday night with the NBA here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Good evening to you, Kevin. Well, Kyle Lowry is still getting it done. He said getting older, more mature, the game slows down. You know the situations you're going to be in, and as a point guard, learn how to control the game a lot better. And he's still one of the best to do it at both ends of the floor. Kevin?
What a resume. A tremendous competitor, David. Thank you. It'll be hard for either side to score tonight, Greg. Two lockdown defenses that do it in a variety of ways.
Oh, I tell you what, they're both strong on the ball, in help, and in transition. And both coaches do a great job of making in-game adjustments.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. All out there with Maxey. And it's Nikola Jokic. Then it's DeRozan. And it's Bane in at the small forward position. We've got Bridges. Harden out there with Damian Lillard. Then there's Whiteside. And it's Collins in at the power forward position. Now, here is Harden, and the layup's good off the glass.
Phenomenal work from Harden there. The second he sees a lane open up, he attacks.
Ball, the pass to Bane. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Here's DeRozan. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now, here's Collins. Harden gets the bucket.
Well, I tell you what, with Harden, sometimes it seems the more the defense bodies him up, the more determined and effective he is in scoring.
Maxey, and slam dunk by Maxey.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Here's Collins. After the basket by Minnesota. To the inside. Lillard and Paul with the block.
No, sir. Get it out of here. LaMelo using that long reach to deny that shot.
Pass to Maxey. Jokic with his screen on Harden. Launches it. And Desmond Bane with the three.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
He passes it to Whiteside. Bridges dishes to Collins. To the paint. Here's Harden. And it's Jokic with the rebound.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's DeRozan. And the rejection by Collins.
And that shows you a bit of Collins' all-around game and why he's so valuable at both ends of the floor.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
And there's the call on John Collins. Personal foul. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Now, here's Ball. Here's Bane.
You know, as a defender, Bridges is pretty intimidating. I mean, he does a good job of working at keeping you smothered up.
Nailed from three-point land. Lillard's got 5 now.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's Lillard. 5 points in the game. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4. Here's Bane. Defended by Bridges. Ball against Lillard. Ball, the pass to Maxey. 5 on the clock. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff.
Yeah, right. I don't know how much weight that carries.
The loudest and craziest fans get a free T-shirt. Let's hear it, fans. Get ready for the Dirt Squad.
Minnesota making some changes. Green, he's checked in for DeRozan. Bogdanovich comes in for Bain.
All right, so we got Blizzard versus the Panthers. This looks like.
Now here's Allen.
This is the primetime game, but we all know the first one is actually the primetime. But let's see. Kyle Lowry converts to N1.
And maybe we don't talk enough about what a great teammate.
I gotta change defensive settings after this game. Draymond.
Now here's Green.
I mean, to be fair, you really don't have any good defenders on your team, except for Draymond, I guess.
Jokic sets the screen for ball.
LaMelo dunks it.
Well, it's great seeing ball finish with strength like
Kyle Lowry.
Showing off the athleticism with that rim rocking.
Pass to Carmelo. Melo gives it to Cam Thomas. Cam Thomas gonna give it to Lowry. Jarrett Allen. Pass to Cam Thomas for 3. No good. I think Cam Thomas' three-point rating is kind of trash in this game. Dylan Brooks gets to N1.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
You've got to like the consistency with which they're hitting.
Dylan Brooks converts to
Something else they've done a
N1.
good job of tonight, you know, right from the start, is penetrating and scoring.
And there's a flexibility.
Ooh, nice pass to Carmelo from Lowry.
He could be a high usage guy. Really depends on what a team needs from night to night.
LaMelo
Here's ball after the made shot from
gives him
Carmelo.
Jokic. Jokic fade away over Jarrett Allen.
When you can shoot the ball like Jokic can from every level, that kind of versatility makes you a hard guard.
Spin move from Lowry.
Shots just adds to his dangerousness.
Now here's Lowry.
Lowry lobs it up, and it's tipped by Jokic. Dylan Brooks
Pass to Green.
gives it to Draymond.
He kicks it to
Draymond's going to pass out to LaMelo. LaMelo is going to give to Jokic. Jokic. Spin move. Jokic. Goaltending from Jarrett Allen. And once again, Jokic trying to carry this Blizzard team. Kyle Lowry to Carmelo.
Minnesota making a switch here. Peyton's checked in.
Melo.
Anthony.
Stolen by Draymond.
Pass to Jokic.
Jokic. Fade away over 2 defenders again. Jokic.
Jokic has got his third basket
I think
of the
Jokic
night.
should also be in the MVP conversation. Carmelo, deep 3, no good.
The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Minnesota leads by 6. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And the 2021 League MVP, Nikola Jokic, discussed what brought him to this point.
The hustle work, you know, every day it's like.
He did indeed. Those long hours, Greg, in the gym are something the fans don't
This game gonna
always
put me to sleep
recognize.
compared to the first one.
For a player like
Yeah.
the Joker, who seems like a savant.
Jokic all the way fouled by Whiteside.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what do you guys think?
This
about
Blizzard offense is just running through Jokic right now.
And they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
They got Whiteside.
And Jokic
Collins
hits
is out
both.
there with Miles Bridges. Then it's Harden, and it's Lillard in at the point. Oh, it's so unique to have a 7-footer like Jokic.
James Harden
everyone around him better.
Gives the Miles Bridges.
So much fun to watch, Kevin. And he does make everybody better because he plays the game.
Harden to Collins.
He once said,
Collins on the way, gets fouled by Draymond.
Assist makes you and your teammate happy. How about that? Jokic could probably average double-digit assists anytime he wants to.
Good from Collins.
I think it might happen before his career is done.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready
Collins
to go
hits
for the
both.
second quarter. So on the floor for Minnesota, Jokic is out there with Green. Then it's DeRozan. Then there's Maxey.
Nikola Jokic.
Spain in at the 2-guard spot. And Jokic
For three. Bruh.
The mark there with the 3-point shot.
Jokic is so slow with the ball.
Harden surveying the D.
Damian Lillard.
Lillard.
Pass to Collins. Gives out to Whiteside. Whiteside's going to give it to Lillard. Lillard with Tyrese on him.
Just 5 on the clock.
Damian Lillard. Pass to Bridges. Bridges contested 2. Solid defense from the Blizzard.
Not sure what
Desmond Bain to Jokic. Jokic to Bain. Tyrese Maxey to Jokic. Draymond's going to give to Maxey. Maxey feeds Jokic. Jokic spin move. Jokic fade away, and he gets blocked by Whiteside.
And Whiteside takes great pride in rejecting shots.
Dame. Is that going to be a blocking foul on Jokic? Yes, it is. Draymond trying to coach Jokic up on defense.
Yeah, he was one step late that time.
Ball checked in for Green.
Dude, I think Jokic might play the entire game. So he's going to be so gassed. Collins to Whiteside. Bridges to Lillard in the corner. No good from Dame.
Minnesota leading by 6.
Dame was very outstanding in his first game, but he's nowhere to be found right now in this game. Jokic gets double. Finds Tyrese Maxey open for a 3.
Maxey's got 7 points in the game.
Elite at moving the ball. Jokic is one of the best passers in the league, regardless of position. No doubt, he's the best.
John Collins to Dame. Dame Lillard is going to go all the way. Gets fouled by Jokic. I don't know about that. I thought that was a clean block.
We often see players demanding their coach challenge the call. Greg, were there plays you wish you could have challenged in your career?
Oh, goodness, absolutely. But the game was just so different back then, and we had other ways of resolving issues. And letting the
Dame
refs
hits
know
both.
maybe didn't appreciate a call.
Miles Turner, he's checked in for Nikola Jokic.
He's as solid as it gets from the line.
Desmond Bain to LaMelo for 3. That's good, LaMelo.
Well, you gotta love how quick ball shot is. Doesn't take a lot of time to get himself squared up.
And so Steve Kerr
Timeout Panthers.
call a timeout. And one thing about LaMelo, Clark, you can't ignore the size he has at his position.
You know, he's 6'7", Kevin, so that's big for a point guard, and it allows him to see over defenses, and I also think it helps him as a rebounder.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Bridges finds Harden.
James Harden. He's going to go all the way over Miles Turner. Solid defense from Turner. Tyrese Maxey spin move. Hits LaMelo ball in the corner. LaMelo trying to shoot over James Harden with the hook shot. That's good.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets.
Dame to Harden.
Well, the defense
Harden to Bridges, wide open for 3.
has really helped him get that ball inside time after time.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam
LaMelo
from beyond the arc.
Turner
looking around.
gives it to DeRozan. Off the glass.
DeRozan's got his second bucket of the night.
You look at DeMar DeRozan, and he's tough to stop inside, really in his comfort zone in there.
Damian Lillard
Ball against Lillard.
gets a screen from Whiteside. Lillard goes all the way and he dunks it.
Is Dame trying to get in the dunk contest? Looked like
I'm on Blizzard.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. So both teams changing it up here.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Harden. Last season, he played outstanding.
LaMelo Ball to Bogdanovic.
10 assists and 8 rebounds. And he's
Dylan
such
Brooks.
a big part of what they do offensively.
Gives it to
He's just got that
Bogdanovic.
nice feel, that sixth sense, knowing where to be on the floor to help his teammates generate points.
Bogdanovic to LaMelo. Open three.
Opportunity when he saw it. Ball's got the lead up to 12 now for Minnesota.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Harden
Harden kicks to
to
Lillard.
Dame. That was an overreaction from the crowd.
Back to Lillard. Allen, a
Dame.
screen on Ball.
To Melo.
Bogdanovic.
For two. No good.
Minnesota leading by 12.
Bogdanovic.
Outside Bogdanovic. And the pass to Ball.
Gives a LaMelo contested three-pointer.
From outside. Gone 2 of 6 from the field.
Harden with the rebound. Harden trying to go all the way over two defenders. Solid defense from Brooks.
will bring it up for Minnesota.
Gary Payton to Jokic, and he airballs it.
Odds going against them. Once it got to OT, they had that belief and resolve that they could.
Harden
Sometimes we've seen it happen where a team
To
that's
Allen.
supposed to be the underdog gets the game into OT, and then the momentum swings.
Damian
their way.
Lillard for three.
Good on the 3-ball. Lillard's got 14
Single digit game now.
Shooting really well from long range.
Blues are trying to go quick on offense. LaMelo
For some extra offense.
Pass to Jokic.
gives it to Jokic. Jokic in the paint. Hop step Jokic again.
10 points for him.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Damian Lillard to Michael Porter. Harden.
Harden outside. Allen,
He gets a screen. Harden, step back three over Jokic. That was a slow. Oh my gosh, how did that go in?
Man, it's fun watching Harden use the pick and roll to his advantage, getting space off the
LaMelo
screen,
to
letting it
Jokic.
fly with ease.
Jokic misses it. Gets his own miss back. Jokic fade away at the buzzer. No good.
Getting it done for Minnesota. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks a lot. Here with Tom Thibodeau, Coach.
All right, David, thank you. And
7:30 p.m. Eastern Time is the tip-off.
This is where you lean on your team leaders. If the generals don't panic, the troops won't panic.
Moving on now to the first half. So far, things looking good for Minnesota. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to...
we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Minnesota leading by 8. Harden out there with Damian Lillard. Then it's Collins. Then it's Bridges. And it's Whiteside in at the 5 down low. Outside, Ball. Buries it from three-point range. Ball's got the first points to start out the third quarter for Minnesota.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And for Minnesota, DeRozan out there with Jokic. Then it's Ball. Then there's Maxey. And it's Bane in at the 3, the small forward. Ball finds Jokic. Out left to the wing. Jokic a screen. Tries from the block. Up again. It's good on the putback. And Minnesota leads by 10.
just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Here's DeRozan. Collins with some nice D. Being about 59% from the floor offensively, they've been running without a hitch. Here's Bridges, and it's off the back rim, no good. Minnesota leading by 8. Now here's DeRozan. Over Harden, finds the open look, and it's on target. DeRozan's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here. Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Ball against Lillard. Over to the left wing. Here's Jokic. That falls. Nice speed that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists tonight.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
Thomas checked in for Whiteside. Here are the top distributors from last season. These guys always seem to find the open man. James Harden is second, and of course Draymond Green.
And really 2 terrific distributors. I mean, the first thing you look for in a teammate is the ability to get you the ball, and they both have that down to a T.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic is arguably the greatest passing center of all time. I says arguably because Wilt is in the conversation. But Jokic sees the game a frame ahead. Nikola said, I just look where defenders are standing, listen to what they're talking about, and their play calls. For me, it's a normal thing. I just wonder what they're doing, and I do the opposite. Kevin, it's simple, actually. I'm going to do the opposite now and stop talking.
No. You keep talking, we'll keep listening, and David, thank you very much. Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Lillard. And so he hits both. Mark, one of the things that separates DeRozan from other two-guards, his back-to-the-basket game.
Well said, Kevin, and you're right. I mean, he says every time I shoot a turnaround, I feel like nobody can get to it. He's got excellent footwork. He can really get off the floor. And it's a classic move that made guys like Bernard King a real problem to guard. And I speak from experience on that, folks. King was lethal scoring the ball.
Poke loose. Collins dishes to Lowry. Just 2 to shoot. Offline with his 3. And Minnesota has possession.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Jokic kicks the ball. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists in the game. Pass to Collins. Lowry up top. Back to Bridges. Inside, here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
Well, this is as easy as it gets for Collins. Once he establishes position, the defense is toast.
It's time for T-shirts! Get ready for the Death Squad!
Minnesota making some changes. Draymond Green, he's checked in for DeRozan. Bogdanovich comes in for Bane. And Brooks subbed in for Maxey. Jokic finds Bogdanovich.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Jokic with his screen on Lowry. Ball no good. Gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Thomas deciding where to go with it. Collins passes to Thomas. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Brooks. Thomas's shot is off.
Now, you can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Here's Jokic. The shot is good off the backboard. Jokic has got the lead up to 13 now for Minnesota.
Nice work from the Serbian. Jokic uses his body so well to get the looks he wants inside.
Down low. Outside, Ball. Bogdanovich wide open. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
Well, he's such a gifted shooter. You can't give Bogdanovich any breathing room. Otherwise, he'll hurt you.
Collins a screen on Ball. Lowry drives in. Thomas, it's a wide open look. No good on the three.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
And that one, good.
Oh, nice play from Brooks down in the paint. Not afraid to get physical on the inside.
Lowry against Ball. It's stolen by Green. Outside, Bogdanovich. The kick out to Ball. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Minnesota on top, ending the third quarter with a tremendous 17-7 run. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to fire.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. We've got Damian Lillard. Whiteside is out there with Collins. Then it's Bridges. And it's Harden in at the shooting guard. Lillard, right side. Collins setting the pick for Lillard. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Maxey passes to Bain. Turner with a screen on Harden. Driving the lane.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
Whiteside, a screen on DeRozan. Here's Bridges. And it's sent back by Turner.
Oh, these arms of Turner just go on forever. I mean, which is part of the reason he's able to rack up the block shots that he does. Well, I'd have to say Lillard is one of the game's best passers right now.
Turner finds Green. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Turner inside, working on Collins. Turner with a screen for Green. Pass to Maxey. Shot clock at 6. That one good for 2. And Minnesota leads by 17.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
The pass to Whiteside. Collins setting the pick for Bridges. Over Green. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges.
Boy, that looked like a failure to communicate. You hate unforced errors.
Minnesota making a switch here. Ball's checked in. Minnesota leading by 17. Minnesota calls timeout.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically it might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
Get ready for the Deer Squad.
Jokic, he's checked in for Minnesota.
Nikola Jokic.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Pass to Bain. Now DeRozan. Outside, Ball. Pass to Jokic. Back to Ball. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
3 points.
Ball's got 20 points.
And with that three, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Harden dishes to Lillard. And Lillard throws it down.
Boy, what a find. Harden's passing skill. Incredible. James did win an assist title, you know.
Maxey passes the ball. Jokic with the screen on Lillard. Ball surveying the defense. 5 to shoot. Elbow shot. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
And nice job taking what the defenders gave him. But these guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
Lillard from deep three-point land. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Fades and shoots. Harden grabs the miss.
I think in that situation, it was a nice try to create some space for himself with the fadeaway.
Ball against Lillard. Here he goes. And Lillard throws it down.
Boy, the ability to knife inside and convert. Lillard is fearless when it comes to attacking the basket.
Minnesota leading by 15. And here's Maxey. A 3-ball. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got 5 assists in the game.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on defense.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
.153 left in the fourth quarter. Lobbed up there for Collins.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Ball, the pass to Jokic. And stolen by Whiteside. Bridges, no one around him. Bangs home the trifecta.
No hesitation from Bridges there. He knows exactly when he should look to shoot it off the catch.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Bain passes the ball. Here's Maxey. It's good for the 7th time this game. He's shot 7. He has made 7.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Minnesota.
The coaching staff must be happy that they controlled their turnovers so well in this game.
Excellent self-control and patience tonight.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
When it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game 1 has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for LaMelo Ball.
Tell you what, this guy worked his behind off on both ends of the floor. He was really an intimidating presence out there.
Minnesota leading by 13. DeRozan with it. Stolen by Collins. Passes it to Lowry. Anthony down low. From the left block, he sends it through.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Ball with the bucket.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Outside for Lowry. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
You know, this guy just brings such heart and passion to the court. Lowry just doesn't let a little contact stop him from scoring.
Outside ball. So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's good.